everybody, Matt here. Well, this is going to be the review on the Ruger LC9. This is a pistol I picked up here a while back. Got it from my wife. She got her concealed carry license, and she wanted this gun. Now, as some of you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Rugers. I'm just not. Nothing to do with their reliability or anything like that. I just haven't been a real big fan of Rugers for a while now. They make great revolvers and 22s, but I'm not really a fan of their semi-autos. But I wanted to give this one a fair shake, so I've taken it to range a few times, put about 250 rounds through it, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think about it. First off, what you get in the box, pretty basic. You're going to get all the same stuff you get with all the little special offers and NRA stuff, and the manual, and the bullet that was fired, and a gun lock, and all that good stuff. You do get, obviously, this little soft case here. I also got with mine this hard case. This is like a shock-proof, waterproof case. It actually does work. I took the gun and threw it across the yard in this case. This is a hard foam case. Works well. I heard that not all the LC9s come with one of these, but this one did. So, you know, all in all, I was happy with that. That was cool. A nice little addition that I wasn't expecting. So let's get the gun out here. And there it is. Ruger LC9. Yay! Alright, let's jump right in on the review. What are you going to buy this gun for? Okay, for me, I see this primarily as a concealed carry gun. Possibly a vehicle gun. This is not something you're going to buy and take to the range. This is not something you're going to buy so that you can use it for home defense. If this happens to be your only gun and you need to use it for self-defense, that's fine. But don't go buy this gun as a self-defense gun, or excuse me, a home defense gun or a range gun. Okay, this was designed to be a concealed carry gun. That's what it was designed to be, and that's where it shines. Okay, let's go ahead and get the specs out of the way. 6 inches long, 5 inches tall. It comes in at about 9/10 of an inch thick with a 3-inch barrel. Weighs in at 17 ounces. Obviously, LC9. It's a 9mm. Okay, got a 7+1 capacity. As far as I know, those are the only mags that they make for it. Accuracy. I've taken it to range a few times, and what we're dealing with on accuracy is at 15 yards, which I believe is a good self-defense distance. Anything 15 yards and inside is probably what you're going to be looking at a self-defense situation. Okay, that's 45 feet. 15 yards, I was hitting center mass. Now for me, center mass is anything inside the 9 ring on a silhouette target. Okay, that's about an area about that big. Okay, that to me is a good self-defense distance, and this gun did well. It did really well. I was really happy with how it performed at that distance. Okay, let's talk about the features on it. It actually is pretty comfortable. Okay. It's got the standard, you know, polymer, actually nylon, glass-filled nylon frame on it, which is pretty comfortable. Got good checkering on here. It feels good. It grips good. Problem is, once you take that mag out and get rid of that pinky extension, all that nice grip and good feeling tends to go away. So keep that in mind. The gun only comes with 1 magazine, which I hate. I think that's just cheap. I hate that companies are doing that more and more now. But it does come with the pinky extension, which is good. I did get an extra magazine, but the extra mags with the pinky extension run about 35 bucks, which is ridiculous, but you know, whatever. We pay it now, so they're going to keep charging that much. I do want to talk about the trigger. Okay, the trigger on this is a nice smooth trigger, but it is a long trigger, a long double action style trigger with a long reset. Okay, but the trigger is a nice smooth, about 6.5 pound trigger. Okay, there's your reset right there. It clicks twice, but your reset actually isn't until right there. 2 clicks, boom, does it again. Long reset, long trigger pull. You know, my biggest issue with the trigger is that it is not a true double action trigger. It mimics a double action trigger. Okay, so let me see here. We've got a hammer here. Okay, we're going to pull the trigger. Watch the hammer go back, goes forward, hits the firing pin. But where's my second strike capability? It's not there. It mimics a double action trigger, but it's not a true double action trigger. That annoys me. I don't like that about it. That's probably my biggest pet peeve with this gun, okay? Other than that, obviously, is like all Rugers, the mag disconnect safety. I hate that. I wish Ruger wouldn't do that, but they do. Annoys the crap out of me. Whatever. I knew it going into it, it was going to have that, so whatever. It does have a nice set of 3-dot sights there. They are adjustable, which is nice on a gun this size. Most guns this size do not have adjustable sights, so I do like that. Also the safety. You can't engage the safety unless, of course, you rack the slide. Decent safety, but with the long double action trigger pull, I don't ever see a need to use it, okay? You know what I mean? There's no purpose for it. Not to mention it's kind of a bitch to engage. From that angle, you have to hold the gun like this and flip it up like that. Really put some power behind it. Now flipping it off is easy. Flipping it back on, not so much. But like I said, you're probably never going to use it anyway. So, whatever. As far as the disassembly goes, okay, this is kind of a bitch to disassemble. I actually have to take a screwdriver to push this little tab down, and then you can see the pin behind there, and you have to push the pin through from the other side. I cannot get this tab to go down by hand. I have to get a screwdriver or something to push it down, which annoys me. I don't like having to use tools to take down a gun. I wish that was changed, but maybe it'll loosen up over time as I do it enough, but for now it's annoying that I have to use a tool to get it taken apart. I haven't seen too many accessories for these. Obviously they make the Crimson Trace piece for it that fits around the trigger guard, which is cool. Other than that, really haven't seen much for it. Seems to be, so far, 250 rounds, a pretty durable, reliable gun. I did have some issues with one of the magazines, and it happened to be the magazine that came with the gun, not the extra one I bought, that was causing some double feed issues, and it was only doing it with the one mag. Outside of that, I have had no issues with it in 250 rounds, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. It's been pretty reliable. As far as durability, it seems like a good, solid gun, so have no issues there. As far as kind of how this evolved, I mean, you can pretty much just look at it and tell. This evolved from the Kel-Tecs, the Taurus 709, the Car, all these new little slimline 9mm that are coming out, and of course, obviously from the LCP. This was designed to be the LCP's big brother. So that's kind of the evolution of this gun and where it came from. I think it's a good-looking gun overall. You know, it does look good. I've never been a fan of the Ruger P-Series pistols. I think they are just ugly guns. I know they run, I know they work, but I think they're ugly guns. These newer series pistols that Ruger's coming out with are definitely much better looking pistols, even if they are a little space age. But then again, most pistols are nowadays. The SR series, the LC series, these are all much better looking pistols than Ruger used to put out. So I'm happy with that. As far as a value on this, if you're going to buy one new, do not spend more than 350 bucks. It's not worth more than that, okay? At 350 or less, you're doing good. Most new ones I see sell in the 325 to 350 range, brand new. I've seen used one go for as low as 250, but that's very hard to find. Usually it's 275 to 300 for a used one. And I don't think those prices are going to go down. I think it'll retain that value. A used pistol, a used LC9 will probably retain that value, that 275 to 300 value for a while, until it just gets to be such an old model that gets beat up. So the 275 to 300 if you find a used one, up to 350 for a new one, and I'd say that's a good mark to, you know, good bar to set as far as what you should pay. Don't go over 350. It's just not worth it. You want to go over 350, go ahead and step up and get a Glock or something, okay? Because outside that, it's just not worth it. So anyway, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the review. That's the review on the LC9. Any questions, comments, PMs, video responses, love to hear it all. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, guys.